Tatting with one left hand. I've got one color of thread on the shuttle, a different color on the ball, and I've tied those two together. I'm using a lace making pillow to replace the work that would normally be done by a right hand. I need to have the ball thread with a slightly loose tension enable the flip to happen. I'm going to secure it with a figure 8 around 2 pins, and I'm going to try and make it extra secure with a loop around another pin. Okay, the first half of a double stitch, make a loop of thread with the shuttle over the ball thread, put the shuttle under the ball thread and up through the loop, then pull tight to the left, and there is the flip. There's your first half of a double stitch. Slide it down the shuttle thread up against that beginning knot. The second half, the loop of thread is under the ball thread. Put the shuttle over, then under and up through that loop. Pull the shuttle thread tight to the left, and there's the flip. There's the second half of the double stitch. Slide it down the shuttle thread next to the first half. And there you have a double stitch. The double stitch slides on the shuttle thread. There's a first half again over. The shuttle goes under and up through that loop. Slide it down. It's getting a little bit tight, so I'm going to loosen up that ball thread. And sometimes the thread needs to be adjusted on the shuttle. This is a stick type shuttle. I'm using a half hitch at the end to keep the thread from unwinding from the shuttle. This way, if the shuttle is dropped, it will not unwind. All right, here's the second half. First half, the loop goes over, shuttle under the ball thread and through the loop. Always pull the shuttle thread tight in order to allow the stitch to flip to the other thread. Notice here the stitches are all green. They're encircling the shuttle thread, which at this point is pink. Here I've noticed that the ball thread tension is too tight to enable the flip to happen, so I need to adjust the tension of the thread and wrap the figure 8 around 2 pins to secure it. Now the flip happens. And here's the second half. Make a picot, you do the first half of a stitch, then leave a space, then the second half, flip the stitch, slide it up next to the first half, and then slide the stitches next to each other, and there's your picot. Just keep tatting as long as you want your chain to be. And here is a tatted chain.